And temperatures are the two main components that state officials are watching very closely. WDRB's Richard Essex is in Indiana tonight as INDOT gets ready for the storm. Richard?
Well, the timing of this storm is going to be everything. INDOT and others are hoping the storm comes a little bit later on Saturday to give them and others a chance to get the salt spread out onto the roads. And the temperature is going to be a big factor. The colder it is, the less likely the salt's going to work on these roads.
Mixed with feelings. I don't want to say yes, for I don't want that to be true.
Michael Overstreet is a lot like us. You hate to get caught without, but while you're in the grocery store, you might as well.
But I'm prepared for whatever happens.
And the people we really hope are prepared are the people driving the snowplows.
Our teams are heading out doing some of the pre-treating roadways. So doing our brining, our mixture for the roadways to make sure everything is good to go.
INDOT is keeping a close eye on the temperature gauge. The predicted single-digit temperatures could wreak havoc on the effectiveness of the salt.
Salt stops working at about 12 degrees or so. So we're not concerned about our levels of salt because we know, one, that we've had a pretty light winter so far down here.
Yes, it has been a light winter weather-wise, but we have a whopper of a storm headed our way.
I have yet to really make a determination. I grew up with my dad flying and watching the weather, so I kind of make my own predictions, but being cautious about it.
Cautious is going to be a good bet when you get behind the wheel this weekend. Just remember, a couple weeks ago when we had our first snow.
Somehow, some way, we will make it through and make sure we've got product here on ground for everybody.
There is some concern that the supply of salt might be just a little thin.
We'll be able to get our hands on it, but we're going to have to go further than local. We may have to turn to Chicago or Kansas City or something. We're just going to have to go further to actually gain access.
The salt supply, we are told, seems to be in pretty good order. The supply that we saw over the port of Indiana, actually there looks like there was more than there was back in December, but the temperatures is going to be a big part of this. The colder it is, the less likely that salt is going to work. In downtown Louisville, Richard Essex, WDRB News.